And we are back. The Cowboys tied with the Green Bay Packers. All right, that's exactly what I am. Tied as hell. You know what I'm talking about? Hey man, we're gonna run this film though. I want to talk about a handful of things I saw on Cowboy defense in terms of your front seven guys. A couple of D linemen, you know what I mean? A couple of new guys, Jadeveon Clowney, all this kind of stuff. We're gonna talk about this right here, but I wanted to kick it off with one of your best defensive linemen. Not named Kenny Clark, not named Osa, but James Houston. He seems to be leading the edge room right now in ass whooping, and ain't nothing that the rest of them can do about it. Let's just talk about what James Houston did real fast. Let me just run the play. First of all, I'm gonna leave him on the screen because pre-snap he's off the screen. You're gonna do that, and here's the sack, right? And this sack was massive, right? Like it's not just a sack, but it was timely because this led to another 7-point swing for your offense there. What James Houston did, normally we see these edges, they go against these tackles and they line up wide. Like, Houston line up in his wide 9 technique. He's off the screen right now. But he's gonna go speed to power. Now, when you see James Houston work upfield, he went speed to power back to speed. Okay. So he goes up the speed into the bull rush, which is the power, and then he speeds back again. So what he does is boom, boom, boom. That's hard, boy. I ain't gonna lie.
Hear what I said?
I ain't gonna lie, man. That's hard, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Upfield. And then look at what that makes 63 do, right? Walker, look at what that makes him do. Like, he's really on his bike right now. He's really light on his feet because he's trying to get that speed out, because James Houston out there at that wide 9, right? But James is gonna speed, boom, and that bull rush is perfect. This positioning is perfect. If you are a young pass rusher, this positioning is perfect. But after this, what your left tackle 63 is going to do is going to try to sit down and anchor. And once he does that, that's when James goes back to the speed and gets that rip on the back end and get that daggum strip sack, boy. That's massive. Let's not be numb to greatness now. Kenny Clark still out here whooping ass. Take a look at him in the middle. Still taking on double teams, navigating the run game and all this kind of stuff. I will say Josh Jacobs kind of got going more than any other running back has gotten going versus us this season. But he's still, he ain't go crazy, right? Like, run defense in general still kind of held up decently in my mind. Jacobs, it took him 22 carries to get to his yard amount, like in the 80s or something like that. I think that's a pretty decent day, especially compared to where this run defense used to be. Kenny Clark in the middle remains a force, ladies and gentlemen. Going to take on this double here. 1, 2, 3. Snap the football. Snap. Here we go. Boom. Taking on the double. Really a combo here. But Kenny Clark, what's most important is that his eyes are always in the backfield, looking around. So now he's navigating blocks, navigating traffic. Bodies are moving all over the place, and he's still going to have the wherewithal to use that long arm to separate himself from blocker here and separate himself from blocker there, and just going to still get in on the ball carrier there. Shouts out to Kenny Clark. What did the linebackers do anything with Kenny Clark going crazy? If he got this, let's see what Kenny Murray did. Let's see if Kenny Murray. All right, moving on. Man, did y'all see Donovan Wilson, man? Take a look at him here on the left side of your screen, man. Did y'all see him stepping up, making plays? The game getting easy for him. I feel like he's relatively caught up to how fast the game moves now, and I think he understands a little bit better, like not running down the middle of guys, or just the idea that this group of offensive linemen, they're going to be much better than the O linemen you went up against when they were at Pittsburgh and North Carolina and Virginia and all that. Take a look at Donovan Wilson right here. Take a look at him. They're gonna try to pull right at him. Bump. Sees the puller. The puller's coming this way. Donovan Wilson's gonna come down. Bam, thump. Okay. I just want y'all to understand, bro. Like, this is tape early in the season that we had issues with. Other edges on this team, if they were not blocked at this point, they would be running up here, and they'll basically take themselves out of the play, and there'll just be a lot of space to navigate right there. But if you, Donovan Wilson, you come down, bam, and you thump the puller, now this is the amount of space that you have to deal with. It's so different. is so different. Donovan Wilson he's coming down playing big boy games, thumping the puller, coming off the puller, and then getting in on the ball carrier. Here, go celebrate, young man. I tell you what, this is a highlight package. You know what I mean? I'm about to show you Jadeveon Clowney right now. Didn't do a whole bunch. Clowney had a few plays where he was just trying to get back into the swing of things, but he did do a handful of things here. Let me just show you this play. Jadeveon Clowney is lined up on the left side of the screen here. And the offensive lineman gave him a lot of room to navigate here. Now listen, let me see, was it a draw? All right, cool. So they're running draw action in the backfield here. So of course, one of the key components of the draw is to make you think that we pass setting. But at some point, you know, you want to turn your pass set into blocking Jadeveon Clowney. He just gave Clowney space. He just gave Clowney space. But look, let me tell you why this is important. I just want to tell y'all why this is so important. Because, dog, other defensive ends on this team would keep just running their ass around the loop there. Like, dog, like, at least have some kind of self-awareness. And this is, like, how low the bar is, right? That James Houston is a superstar for us. We're counting on Donovan Wilson, and routine plays that are being made by regular defensive ends should have been plays that are made weeks ago, but they weren't. I just kind of letting you know where we are. But yeah, Clowney got in there, made some plays there, stumbled around a little bit, still getting his feet going. I think he'll be much better in the upcoming weeks. And look, man, I had one more play from James Houston. I forgot I had this from James Houston right here on the left side of the screen here. He almost had another sack. He almost had another one. He just got a finish right there. And look, I added this so y'all can see like where we at in the game, bro. Like that's the down and distance right there. This was at the end of the fourth quarter. So, you know, James Houston got a sack at the end of the second, almost had a sack at the end of the fourth. This would have been massive. I ain't mad though. But dog, we have got to quit messing around with James Houston. We have got to get him on the field. You know, them trying to, you know, slow him down a little bit, got the tight end out there. Them chipping and running interference on James Houston is hysterical. But yeah, your right tackle didn't do all that much to keep James Houston from running up on Jordan Love there. He just got a breakdown right here. James Houston just got a breakdown right here, get square and finish the play right there and make a tackle. Kenny Clark almost got in on that. We'll come back and talk about him. Let's see what Kenny Clark did. Let's see what Kenny Clark did on the same side. Ran straight down the middle of Sean Ryan, beating the hell out of him. If you were tapped into the film session that we did over on Crown Global, y'all be sure to go over there and hit the sub. If you tapped in with that film session, I was trying to remind y'all, man, Sean Ryan is not all that great, so go get after him. And Kenny Clark putting in great effort to go beat the hell out of him. Hey, man, the Cowboys they are something else. They are something else. Team with the #1 offense and the number 32 defense. You know, this is exactly what it's going to look like. You're going to middle around a 500 team, and it just kind of is what it is, man. If this defense can find a way to get a couple of stops, they don't have to be some shutdown unit, lockdown unit. They don't have to be historically great. Just don't be historically bad. If you could pull that off, man, the Cowboys would be just fine, because I have so much faith in this offense, Clayton Adams, and what Brian Schottenheimer is doing, man. So, hey, man, that's your film session right there. I'll be dropping more film on Crown Global, and I think I'll be putting some film up on DallasCowboys.com. Y'all be looking out for that. Appreciate y'all for supporting me. Y'all hold down for the Doski Woski. Until next time, peace.